Welcome back, trainers, and we have another unedited video for you so you can see exactly what's going on behind the scenes. If you do enjoy this kind of content, please make sure you hit that like button. It helps me out 100%, 1000%. It's the best. You're all the best. Please hit that like button. It makes me happy. It'll make my voice happier. Everything's just great. All right, let's get into it. So we're going to be using Regirock, Giratina, Cresselia. So we're using our Titan team here that doesn't mess around. Pretty strong. Now our Cresselia is not going to have Grass Knot. We're going with our typical Future Sight and Moonblast. Again, I do have the TMs to get Grass Knot. I just choose to go Future Sight. As you're going to see here, going up against Fire types, it's just, well, you shut them down with Future Sight. It's amazing, right? And then Dragon Breath on the Giratina so we don't get locked in there with a Dark type. And Regirock is just freaking good. We do need to look out for water leads. That's going to be a bit of an issue. Sometimes, depends upon their swap. But anyways, let's see what we have going on here. We're going to farm down this Cress. Are we going to actually? Unfortunately not. No, we're not. They had 1 HP for about 4 seconds there, huh? Let's go. All right, farming them down with a bunch of energy on this Cresselia. They're bringing in, was that a Charizard? Okay, and this is exactly why we want Future Sight. There you go. There you go. Do you see that? Let's get it. Now we're going to go ahead and bait because they don't want to get locked up in here with their other Pokemon with Cresselia. Or they're going to let it go. Okay. Always opposite whenever I call it. Always. Always. All right, so we're going to immediately swap here. Now we're still not in the best position here because this is an Obstagoon. It's going to have Counter and Grass Chop. Both of those are super effective. Not getting stabbed. So we're going to have to bait here. If we don't get their shield here, that's a wrap. Okay, now we're looking like we can potentially pull this off. 1 shield left. Let's go ahead and shield up this Grass Chop. And if we can get to this Focus Blast, fantastic. This is going to be 4 times effective. It is absolutely going to KO this Obstagoon here. We've got that Charizard in the back, and we're going to be lock-oning down the Charizard and taking that win. All right, let's get it going here, folks. Again, there's going to be no transitions. We're just going to go straight through it so you can see everything, okay? We did exclude the first battle because, honestly, it was complete BS. Now, we're doing the play until you win. There's going to be a few exceptions where I pick a team, a new team, I lose the first time, and we're going to just try again, but that's what we have going on here. So, that's funny. I put up those images on the side for those 3 Pokemon, but we're going to be using other ones down the line here. Oh well, they're the originals starting it off for us, so let's keep it going here. They're going to be swapping into a Giratina, and we're going to go ahead and get off that Stone Edge like we've seen me do before. Just doing a nice amount of damage so that we can take them out comfortably with our Giratina. Unfortunately, they're going to be getting to another Dragon Claw here, which is going to be digging in quite significantly. Farming up a little bit of extra energy here, I guess, so we can have something coming out of this. And we are going to almost get to a Dragon Claw. So we're going to go ahead and shield this up so we can win swap, or we can have them use their last shield, or we're going to farm them all the way down and not even have to use our charge move and then throw it on the muck, which is going to be nice for extra chip damage. Let's see it. All right. They're going to be able to farm us down with Poison Jab, bringing in the Regirock, and they have a Buzzwole in the back, the fighting bug type, which is going to be doing super effective with lunge and lowering our attack in the process. Both of our charge moves are super effective. We're going to go ahead and throw the Moonblast here, getting that shield great, and they're going to be able to hit us with another lunge, lowering our attack by 2 stages. Now, is Future Sight going to be enough to take out this Buzzwole with a 2 times attack drop on the Cresselia? Not great attack in general, and it is not enough. But we are going to be able to Psycho Cut them down almost, and they're going to be swapping, and we retreat as well into our Regirock here. What were they going to throw? It was going to be a Dark Pulse, and we've got no more shields on either end, folks. This is getting a little bit crazy, and I'm thinking, oh crap, they're going to farm me down with their Buzzwole, and then they're going to have a lunge to take me out. I don't know if I'm going to be able to pull this off, and they're getting to a charge move here, so at least we're going to be able to farm up more, or not. Barely, but they're going to be throwing immediately as they do enter into the battle with their Buzzwole, using up that energy, and we've got a Moonblast ready to go, and we're going to throw that. So looking like holding on to that energy was a good play for us. Trying to word that, it kind of started stumbling over my words there. All right, next battle, what are we going to see going on here? Still taking the wins with this team. All right, so what we got? Let's see what we got, and then we'll be picking a different team. Met with a Tapu Fini. Now, this is horrible, and also, I got something for you guys, okay? So, we do swap out the team. We perform so well. I back out. That's a wrap. Yeah, I know. Usually, we'll play through them, but I know when there's a loss, a guaranteed loss, and that was it. But stay tuned, because we do have something very interesting. The game decided to give me an amazing shiny for maybe potentially the performance that I did have. I don't know. Alright, so let's go with Cobalion. I was really wanting to go with Giratina and Cresselia again, but I know you all want me to switch it up. I mean, not all of you, but I need to just switch it up, right? We need to kind of rotate the Pokemon out here. So we are going to go with Cress again. We're going to go with our typical Dragalge. You know how I love that thing. Let's see what we're met with. Oh, a Shadow Walrein. Okay, well, that's a good way to start this with Cobalion. Let's get it. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and just start throwing these Sacred Swords here. Of course, we need to look out for Earthquake, because that's going to be taking us out here. And then we do have Dragalge, which is also weak to Ice, so we're going to kind of not try to play any games. Getting to a couple of Sacred Swords here. Go ahead and start shielding this up, I dare you. Letting it go, 1-to-1 shield, and bringing in a Charizard. We're just going to go ahead and throw Stone Edge. Why not? We're already in this good position here, and they're going to be using their shield now. I decided I was going to swap, but I was thinking, you know what, let's just stay here. Getting to another Stone Edge, which is going to KO. What you got in the back? A Shadow Tangrowth. Well, that answers that question that I had before, although you guys did answer it as well. Shadow Tangrowth is here. So they just immediately back out. We take that win, and we're going to continue on with this team here and see what we have going on. No shiny there. Okay. Oh, well. And we're kind of staying around the same area for points here, folks. Ever since I've been doing these play till you win battles, I feel like I put more effort because it's a different kind of a showcase, right? And yeah, so anyways, what do we got here? Horrible lead with Cresselia. So what do we got in the back? Dragalge and Cresselia ourselves. So those are not necessarily counters, okay? Cresselia can go toe-to-toe with itself, I suppose, but they're going to counter us. So our best bet is to just do as much damage as we can here. Seeing that we are going to be part steel, at least we have that going for us. So they're not going to necessarily be doing super effective. The game is not allowing me to get a quick move in there, so I'm not now behind on energy. Alright, I love this game. It is so awesome. Alright, going for another Stone Edge. I mean, obviously this is all we're going to be going for here. I'm not going to even try to bait. Swapping to catch a Moonblast hopefully here on our Cresselia, and that's exactly what we caught. And they're going to be bringing in a Talonflame. Another reason why going with Future Sight is just amazing. Now, we do need to look out for the Cresselia with our Regirock, because it is going to potentially have Grass Knot, and we don't really want to see that. It's going to be taking us out very quickly. Calling the Flame Charge. Now going for the Moonblast here. I know they don't want to get taken out with Future Sight, and they're going to be shielding up a Moonblast. Let's get it, folks. Unfortunately, they're not able to get to another one here, but that's okay. It did what it kind of needed to do here, so we're looking okay. Obviously, we're not going to be bringing in Cobalion. We've got the Dragalge that's going to be able to handle this. Now, I'm thinking we're going to call a Flame Charge here. Fantastic. Holding on to our last shield. Can we farm them down? And we're able to get there before they get to a Brave Bird. This is great. Bringing in an Obstagoon. Now we're just going to, unfortunately, shot in the dark, and we're just going to go for the Outrage, and we're actually able to land it without them shielding it up. And now we're going to force a shield here with our Sacred Sword on our Cobalion, and we're looking great. We can let this go on the Cobalion. Of course, everything's opposite. Always opposite with whenever I call it. Every time it's nuts. Going for a Stone Edge, not enough to take out the damn Cresselia, and they're going to be surviving here. This is going to KO unless it is a Desperate Grass Knot. Nope, a Moonblast. Bring it into the Dragalge to farm them down with Dragon Tail, and we're getting to the Aqua Tail and taking the win with the Dragalge. I'm telling you, this is probably my, man, I know Venusaur in Ultra League. I know Regirock, but boy, Dragalge, I feel like it's coming up to be my #1 in Ultra League, in the Open, and in the Premier. Next battle, what are we going to bet? Oh, wow, another Walrein. Oh, yeah, okay. Sounds good. Swapping into a Tapu Fini, and this is not necessarily great here. Obviously, having Grass Knot would be putting us in a beautiful position, but then again, we would be seeing all kinds of different Pokemon with that Grass move on the Cresselia, because it is based upon the move that you do have, which Pokemon that you are going to be seeing, and not your Pokemon typing. So says Niantic. Well, they didn't say that. They just said it's not the moves. Like a lying kid caught in the corner with, who ate the candy bar? And they're sitting there, with chocolate fingers, chocolate all around their mouth. Not me. That was Niantic when they said there was no algorithm. Just like that. Freaking kid in the corner with chocolate around their face and hands. You got us. No algorithm? Oh, yes, sir. Yes, we believe you. All right, they're swapping immediately back into their Walrein, and we're going to be bringing back that to Cobalion to take control of the situation here. We're looking pretty good. Still holding on to 2 shields on both ends here. Both of us are just waiting until the very end. Alright, now since we still have 2 shields left, I'm thinking they're going to try to bait. So we're going to go ahead and just let this go here. And it is an Icicle Spear. Oh, and as soon as they saw that we did not shield that up, they knew they needed to get a shield there. And they said, I'm out of here. They back out. We take the win. And we're going to continue on with this Cobalion team. Really putting in the work. Let's get it. Let's go. I might change that picture to the left. So that previous talk that I had, probably confused about that. If I did, then cool. If I didn't, then oh well. Alright, so we're going to be swapping up against their Giratina. Had a horrible lead with their Cobalion. Got the little bit of a hiccups here. And they're swapping into a Registeel. So, yes, you saw me back out before. I was like instantly backing out because I knew it was a loss, alright? This is a little bit different. This time around we have a fighter that's going to be able to spam Sacred Sword and then potentially spam Stone Edge on the Giratina. So, I'm not going to back out because there's really no need. And this situation's a whole lot different, right? So we're just going to keep on throwing these future sights here. I go for the Moonblast to potentially try to lower the attack or whatever. And then we're just going to keep on going for the future sight, just doing as much damage as we can here. And at this point, I'm feeling like they're going to lock on us down. But if I get to one more, no, they've lowered our attack so much, it doesn't even matter. They don't care. They can literally lock on us down, and that's exactly what they're going to be doing. They're probably laughing right now. So we're going to swap into our Gigalge, which is going to resist everything other than the Flash Cannon, which is more than likely not going to be on that. Hitting me with a Focus Blast, and we're actually able to Dragon Tail them down, still holding on to 2 shields. So we're looking okay here. Bringing in their Giratina. Now, oh, this is not looking too great. We need to start getting shields here, and they need something in the back weak to whatever Cobalion has, Fighting or Stone Edge. Otherwise, it's not looking great. And if they have a fighter in the back, or a fight, well, fighter's going to be horrible, but if they have a fire, then that's going to be equally as bad. So we're just going to go down with the ship here, bringing in the Cobalion, and we're just going to let all this go. What do they have in the back of Cresselia? Now we'll back out. Now we can, you know, say, you know, that's a loss. Still have 2 shields with the Cresselia. Yeah, go ahead and take that win. All right, so we took plenty of wins with that team here. Let's go ahead and switch it up. I kind of wanted to use Mandibuzz, or I mean Buzzwole, both of the buzzes, right? But, okay, let's see what we can do here. So, that team's too weak to fire, so I don't really want to do that. Gigalge, almost a staple here, folks. I think we're just going to roll with it again. So, let's do Steelix, Hitmonchan, Shadow. Oh, yeah. Now, let's think about what we want for that back end here, okay? So, we're weak to... What is the biggest weakness that we have with Hitmonchan and Steelix? Probably like a Charizard, but we can still fight back. We have Thunder Punch, Dragon Tail, Psychic Fangs are still going to dig in. So we'll just go ahead and throw in Tapu Fini. Okay, that sounds about right. Venusaur's going to wreck us, but we still have stuff to combat it. Met with a Wall Rain. Yet again, another damn Wall Rain here. Okay. Shadow at that. So, alright, so the best bet here is probably just keep going Psychic Fangs. And then just bring in Hitmonchan and farm them down. That's what we're probably going to have to do. And we're getting a shield. No, we used a shield for an Icicle Spear, folks. Now, this isn't great. We're just going to have to let this Earthquake go, unfortunately. They haven't used a shield, so this is not great. But they are going to be swapping and locking themselves in here with their Drapion Shadow. So we're going to go ahead and bring in Hitmonchan to really dig in here. Hitting me with a Sludge, and I'm telling you, Shadow Hitmonchan is going to be putting in the work right about now. We've seen it already. We've done a showcase of it. We've used it a couple of times since we made it a couple of days ago, and I'm so happy with this investment. This thing is amazing. So we are going to be going down. That's just the way it's going to have to be here. We've got the Tapu Fini in the back, bringing in the Steelix to farm this Drapion down here, loaded up on some energy. I'm going to go ahead and go for the debuff here, and we have a Giratina. So you remember in the beginning when I said we're going to take a loss with a team and then just use it again because, well, you know, this wasn't the best situation here. It's not like I played horribly. We were just, what am I supposed to do, right? Sometimes there's really nothing you can do. Always somebody with an excuse, though. Always with excuses. But again, yes, there are situations you can pull out of that are bad. Like, I make a statement and people blanket statement it for everything. It's like, come on, stop being stupid. Okay, don't play dumb. Okay? I'm not talking about all of you, the 99.9% of you with common sense in the comments, okay? We've weeded out all those people. So we're bringing in back the Steelix. We're going to give him a good old fight until the very end here. I'm not going to shield it up because I'm not that dumb. All right. I actually was thinking, okay, hold on. Let's go back there. So if you're thinking, well, you could... I completely forgot I had Steelix, okay, because I was annoyed already. And I could have potentially caught then win with Tapu Fini and then hit Moonblast. So yes, there was a potential win there. Okay, let me just point it out before the comments do. Alright, so using this team again because I just feel like it has potential. We're met with an Ampharos. Oh, baby, let's go. But we're not in the clear yet. You're going to see, you know, Ampharos with Focus Blast doesn't play any games. Shielding up a Brutal Swing. That's a little bit brutal, unfortunately, here. And we're going to go ahead and just start throwing Psychic Fangs here after building up to Earthquake, getting a shield out of them. Fantastic, folks. This is really good. On our way for a victory here. So, also Focus Blast is not going to KOs. We're going to survive with a little bit of health here, because that's just Steelix for you. And this thing is not even all the way powered up, okay? Wait, no, never mind, it is. It's just not ideal. It's 100% IV. You don't want that. You want lower attack. Bring it in a Cresselia. Oh, they caught an Earthquake on their Nidoqueen, and we bring in our Tapu Fini to farm them down before they get to a Poison Fang. Are you kidding me? All right, baby. Let's get it. We're looking great here. Shielding up the Grass Knot. Now, is it looking good, though? That was a clean and fun thing to do to basically take out the Nidoqueen before it can do anything. But are we actually in the clear here? Because we have a Hitmonchan in the back that's Shadow. We have a Cresselia that's a Psychic type over here. And we have a Steelix that doesn't have very much health left. Is it doable? Absolutely. Abso-freaking-lutely. But we have to be very finesse with this. Swapping into the Steelix, what we need them to do is use up all this energy here. Great. And that's exactly what we had them do. Now we have to hope that a Moonblast is not enough to take out Hitmonchan. Now let's see how worthy it is right here. Look at it. Survives a Moonblast, getting to the Ice Punch. Hitmonchan, Shadow. Are you kidding me? Let's go. Put in that work. They're going to be able to unfortunately Psycho Cut us down, but we finish off with Water Guns of the Tapu Fini, and I'm telling you what, that was a close battle. Even though we had a good lead, it still made me sweat there. And this is what they rewarded me with because I stuck it out and used it again. Let's go. We got a freaking shiny Tapu. Let's go. I couldn't even get this in the damn rates. And look, I have to say I'm leaving in my catching. I hit excellent throw after excellent throw after excellent throw after excellent throw in the raids, and here I'm all recording it, gonna showcase it. I got a shiny, let's go, this is exciting. An unedited video, and I'm hitting nothing, missing. I'm like, wow, I'm playing like an absolute scrubby noob. Wow, what is going on here? I was even thinking about cutting it out, but we're just, oh gosh, I'm actually, I guess, leaving it in. Too late now, I'm already doing the audio, no going back. I guess I gotta just keep on going. Oh boy. All right, then we got an excellent throw, folks. But hey, looking good. I mean, this is a really cool shiny. It's not like it's super usable or anything like that. Its typing is interesting, but it's just, I don't think it's really there for the move department. Or at least there's going to be better things that you can use. And not bad IVs, okay, whatever. We're looking good. And before we do go, let's go ahead and take a look at Athena taking a nap in her kennel. And let's go ahead and just move on here. Nice little intermission. Let's keep it going. Let's get our points. Something weird's going on here where both of the things are telling me, like, this game is so fun. This game is so funny. The programmers, the company, I love the game, but what the hell's going on over there at Niantic headquarters? These guys are got their head up there. You know what? Next battle met with a Steelix or a Registeel using our Steelix, continuing on with this team until we lose again. The next time we lose with it, we will swap it out. Gonna let this go. Focus Blast doing quite a bit, but still not enough to take us out here. Steelix is just too much of a tank, even though we're 100% IV too. Not what you want. Now we're letting this go because we have a Hitmonchan in the back. What we're going to want to do is just bring the... see if we can counter down. Oh, they're going to be immediately swapping into a Talonflame, in which we're going to go ahead and go for Thunder Punch here, which is going to do a decent amount of damage. And they're shielding it up. We swap into our Tapu Fini to catch a Flame Charge, I would hope. Okay, fantastic. Flame Charge, okay. And they back out. They said, nah, that's good. You got me. Okay, so I'm just going to be letting it sit here. I'm just going to speed it up really fast. You know, when I'm doing my battles, I'm sure you can all relate to. You don't just do them all just sitting there and looking at the screen for an hour and a half, probably sometimes. But you take breaks, especially if you have family over. You're talking, you're being a human, right? Anyways, we're met with, oh gosh. Oh man, this isn't good. So we swapped, now we're up against a Trevenant here. All right. So we're going to go for the Moonblast, and we've got a Hitmonchan in the back, which is not going to really want to see that. And that Trevenant has a crap load of energy. So this is going to be the battle, I do believe, where we put all of our hope into the Shadow Hitmonchan to see if it can come back for us somehow, some way, with a couple of shields, letting the Shadow Ball go. Now here's the plan. What we're going to do is lower the defense, bring them as low as we can, farm them down with the Hitmonchan. I don't think they're going to be getting to a charge move here. And yeah, that's pretty much all we have going on here for us. So we lowered the defense, but they're swapping. This is already looking good. A wall rate. Oh, shoot, folks. Is Hitmonchan actually going to be able to pull this off for us? Now, we know they have something else weak to fighting. Okay, so let's see if we're going to be able to do this. Wait, they got something else weak to fighting, right? So let's just get this off as fast as possible to hold on to that shield. We need a shield with this Hitmonchan, especially with this so much. Oh, it was an Obstagoon. Absolutely. Okay, there it is. Yes. Yes, Hitmonchan, you can do this. So we're shielding up a Night Slash, farming this Obstagoon all the way down. We have higher attack. Don't even think they had the energy. Don't care. Doesn't matter. Getting to the Ice Punch, and we're taking them out with the Hitmonchan. Putting all of our hope into it was the way to go. I'm telling you, this thing is amazing. Let's keep it going here. And I don't know what the hell's going on with this broken game, as you can see, but I'll record it and document it for you all to see. I've never encountered that before. And no, the rewards are not the raid pass rewards. If you go down that, they're the same as the free pass one. It's just doubled up for whatever reason. Next battle, this is a pretty decent lead here up against a Tentacruel. So you would think, oh, you know, Earthquake, right? Psychic Fangs is also super effective, but I'm thinking they're going to probably shield it up the first one around. Hitting me with a Scold, and I think we actually got the debuff, unfortunately. Well, yeah, you do that. That's just what happened. Okay, so another Scold's going to be bringing us down pretty low. All right. They're swapping into a Cresselia to catch. Okay, so at least we're going to be able to lower their stats here, so we'll swap into our Tapu Fini. And since we do have a weakness to Grass Knot, this is not looking great. Sure, we lowered their defense, but that's not really... Or, yeah, lower the defense. Let's see if we can get a shield. We need a shield here. All right, no shield. Okay. Not looking good, folks, but if we can do some chip damage here, I think we can pull this one around. Okay, this is okay. Bringing the Cresselia down pretty low here, no problem. We're going to let this Grass Knot take us out. And we do have the Steelix, which I think we're going to want to have to use. Are we going to put all of our hope into the Hitmonchan again? We are. You're going to have another Hitmonchan hope battle, folks. Let's go. Taking out the Cresselia. They got a Trevenant back there. Nah, this isn't happening, I don't think. I don't think so. I think we've met our match, and we're going to have to swap our team out here, folks. Yep. This team did a lot of work, got us a shiny. Hitmonchan Shadow is always great, but there's really nothing you can do in certain situations like this. You're just screwed. That's just the way it goes. Shielding up the C-Bomb. We are shieldless at this point, and I'm going to give them a fight, I suppose, until the end here. Let's keep it going. Getting their last shield. And, yeah, we can't swap, so there was no trying to recover this here. Not like the other one that I was talking about. Steelix, we just go down, taking a loss there. And that's what it is. You can't win them all. Alright, so let's go ahead and swap out our team here and see what we can find. Oh, it's this one. Okay, this is going to be the last. Oh my gosh, alright. I've been getting the request for me to use my old Heisenberg Legend team, right? So if you weren't around before, this team got to Legend a couple of times. It got many people to Legend. I called it the Heisenberg team because it's kind of got that blue tint, you know, Breaking Bad, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so let's go. Let's see what we can do with it. Now, I'm super disappointed in myself for this battle, and you're going to see exactly why. I was like, you know, the Heisenberg team doesn't work anymore. It doesn't work like it used to because of the new meta, because of Walrein, because of Trevenant. Those were not around when I made Heisenberg, so it's not like it used to be, and especially with Charizard Wing Attack, the whole dynamic is just all screwy and wacky. But we'll give it a shot. We'll give it a shot for the last battle, because you requested it. A couple of you did. Alright, so Grass Knot's going to be digging in. Not super effective, but it's still doing a decent amount. Empoleon is no joke. It really does hold it down with that steel typing. In Waterfall and Hydro Cannon, it's just a very good combination. Can we farm them down? Unfortunately, not able to do that, which is kind of a disappointment. But that's okay. We're going to go in here. I was contemplating, what should I go with? Machamp does have payback. You could go Rock Slide. Typically go Rock Slide, but I wanted coverage for these damn ghosts. So we're farming them down. They're bringing in Charizard. I'm like, what do you got? Are we going to be able to pull this off? There's something in the back that does not want to see the Ninetales. But you're going to see how severely I screw up, folks. How horribly I make this call. What am I thinking? Swapping into Machamp, thinking I was going to be able to counter down like a dummy. Like a dummy. Yes, you heard me say it myself. I am a dummy for doing that. They hit me with Blast Burn, and there's a freaking Obstagoon in the back. You know what we should have done? All we had to do was stay there, let them hit me with a blast burn or freaking whatever. They would have used up their energy. We farm them down. We go in with Machamp. We cross chop them. We take the win with Heisenberg. But I screwed it up because I wanted to swap. Yeehaw, cowboy. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you all next time. Take care.
It's out of my hand, but I'm still in control. It's out of my hand. You can never take away the power of my
Hey! So you're finally here! Fantastic!
It's out of my hand, but I'm still in control. It's out of my hand. You can never take away the power of my soul.
So compromise where you can. But where you can't, don't. Even if everyone is telling you that something wrong is something right. Even if the whole world is telling you to move. It is your duty to plant yourself like a tree, look them in the eye and say no.